He gave her his only car, took a loan in his own name, and built her a business from nothing. But the day he lost his job, she looked at him and said, "You're not my level anymore." He thought that was the betrayal. He was wrong, because the children he had been raising for years were never his. It didn't start like that. It started quietly. 2 people. 1 room. Late night. No lights. Just a small bulb and a conversation that felt bigger than their lives. "A bakery," she said. "You think it will work?" he asked. She looked at him. Not unsure. Not hesitant. It has to. That confidence. That was what he believed in. The bank officer leaned back in his chair. "You're taking this loan alone?" "Yes." "No collateral?" He shook his head. "It's for my wife." The man paused, studied him. "You trust her that much?" He didn't even think. "Yes," he signed. The first morning, she stood by the car, keys in her hand, nervous, excited. He saw it. "You'll be fine," he said. She looked at him. "What about you?" "I'll manage." He placed the keys in her palm. And just like that, everything shifted. From that day, he stopped driving, started standing in crowded buses, holding on to metal rails in traffic, while she drove through the city, building something that carried his name. At first, she called him constantly. "Sales were good today. I think we need more flour. I met someone who can supply cheaper." He listened, advised, encouraged. Felt like they were building something together. Then one day, the calls stopped. Not suddenly, slowly. Then came the first change. "I already hired staff," she said. He paused. "You didn't tell me." "I handled it." Short, flat, different. He showed up at the bakery one afternoon. She looked up, surprised, not happy. "You should have called first," she said. He blinked. "I just wanted to see how things are going." "They're going fine," she replied, then added, "You don't need to come here like that." Like that. He stood there for a second, nodded. "Okay." But something didn't sit right. Then came the day everything collapsed. The office was too quiet. The manager didn't waste time. "It's not working out." That was it. He sat in the car for almost an hour after, hands on the wheel, breathing slowly, thinking, rehearsing, trying to figure out how to say it. When he got home, she was on her laptop, didn't look up. "I lost my job," he said. She kept typing. He frowned. "That's it." She stopped, looked at him. "What do you want me to say?" He stared. "I thought you'd say something." "I am saying something," she replied. Then, "So what's your plan?" That question didn't sound like support. It sounded like pressure. Days passed, then weeks. He applied everywhere, waited. Nothing came, but the house started feeling different. Then one evening, it broke. "I can't keep doing everything," she said. He looked up. "Doing what?" "Carrying this house." He let out a short laugh. "You mean the business I started?" She slammed the laptop shut. "And I'm the one running it." Silence. Heavy. Uncomfortable. He stood up slowly. "Don't talk to me like I'm nothing." She stepped closer. Cold. Calm. "Then stop behaving like it." That landed. Hard. He swallowed. "You've changed." She didn't flinch. "No." A pause. Then, "I've outgrown you." He shook his head. "This isn't growth." She leaned slightly forward. I steady, and said it. "You're not my level anymore." This time, it hit. After that night, everything shifted. He noticed it in the smallest things. The way she spoke. The way she ignored him mid-sentence. The way decisions no longer included him. Then the children started changing too. Mom said you're busy. Mom said you'll come later. Mom said. Everything became Mom said. Until one day, he showed up, and the door didn't open. He knocked again. His son stood behind the gate. Didn't move. Open the door, he said gently. The boy hesitated. Then quietly, Mom said you shouldn't come here again. That moment, that was the lowest point. Not the job. Not the insults. That. He sat outside that gate for a long time. Long after the boy had gone inside. Just sitting there, like someone who didn't recognize his own life anymore. The lawyer came into the story quietly. A conversation. A referral. Nothing dramatic. But he listened, carefully, then started asking questions. Who owns the house? I do. Land documents? In my name. Business registration? My name too. The lawyer nodded, then paused, looked at him differently, and asked, Are you sure those children are yours? He didn't answer, because the question itself felt wrong. The days before the test were worse than the result, because doubt is louder than truth. He started noticing things, small things, things he had ignored before, timelines that didn't make sense, moments that now felt off. The result came in an envelope. He didn't open it immediately, just held it, staring. Then slowly, he did. Silence. Not anger, not shouting, just emptiness. Years of memories shifted, birthdays, laughter, moments that once felt solid, now felt uncertain. And then it hit him, not just betrayal, but time. Years given to something that was never his. The court case was quiet. No shouting, no drama, just facts. The house, his, the land, his, the business, built from his loan, his sacrifice, his risk, and the children, not his. She didn't look at him. He didn't look at her. There was nothing left to face. When the judgment came, it was simple. The house returned to him. The business divided. Assets shared. Illusions ended. He walked out slowly. Not like a man who had won, but like a man who finally understood. He lost his job. He lost his marriage. He lost the children he thought were his. But the hardest truth wasn't what she took from him. It was how long he helped her build it. Because not every betrayal is loud. Some of them grow quietly, right beside you.